You know, it's not about buyer's remorse. It's not even about feeling incomplete. I really think it goes deeper than that. I literally just came out this store. I just bought something that I thought I needed. And before I even used it, before I even got in the car, I was already thinking about the next thing. That made me ask myself something. What if the reason we feel incomplete isn't because we're missing something? What if it's because we're misaligned? How many times have you said to yourself, when I lose weight, I'll be good. When I get this promotion, I'm going to be better. When I get this degree or this get married or whatever that thing is, that you'll be good. How many times have you said it? And when it happens, it feels good for a minute, but almost immediately, your mind moves to the finish line. And now you need the next thing, and then the next thing. And that's the pattern. And I don't think we even realize that we're doing it. It's buying something. It's not just about buying something and then wanting something else. It's about hitting goals. Sometimes we don't even finish the goal. We don't even finish the goal. We start the diet, but quit because it didn't feel different or it didn't go fast enough. And sometimes we do finish. We lose the 50 pounds and then all of a sudden you feel so good and all you can say is, I ain't never going back to that place again. But then you start chasing the next version of yourself. You looking for the next body, the next validation, the next proof that you're enough. But if you're not careful, when you do this, you end up exactly back where you started. And I'm going to tell you, that's happened to me. And this is what keeps that cycle going. Because it's not because you don't know. It's not because you weren't capable, but because the goal was never about alignment. It was always about validation. So I asked myself, is this human nature or is this something else? Because nature grows, but it doesn't feel incomplete. A tree don't sit there saying, I'll be good when I'm taller. And a season doesn't say, I need something else. A season doesn't say, I need something else. It moves in rhythm. The problem is that we don't. We move by clocks, by expectations, by timelines. Think about it. Graduate, career, marriage, upgrade, the next level, the next thing. And every milestone is presented as, once you get there, you'll be good. But most people do get there. And they still not good. Why is that? And I'm not saying don't grow, and I'm not saying don't evolve. I'm asking, what is driving the growth? Is it natural alignment or is it conditioning? Because when you live outside of rhythm, when you don't sleep with the sun or rise with the sun and sleep with the moon and work against your body, when you scroll instead of sitting and being still, and when you chase instead of aligning, sometimes you feel off internally. And instead of asking, am I misaligned? We don't ask that. We ask, what we gonna do next? And what if contentment isn't the absence of growth, but the absence of attachment? What if you don't feel incomplete? You just feel disconnected from your natural state. And instead of realigning, we compensate with achievement. what am I going to do next? I mean, I noticed this in myself. I bought something today thinking it might make me better. And before I even used it, before I even got to the car, I was chasing the next improvement in my mind. What I'm going to do next? And that's when I realized this isn't about the thing I bought. It's about alignment. So maybe the next time you catch yourself saying, I'll be good when, pause and ask yourself, is this about evolution or am I looking for validation? And what would it look like to realign before taking action? And the reason I even caught this in real time today is because I've been practicing something different. I'm using something called the alignment journal. And how it works is it helps me to pause. It helps me to notice patterns. It brings awareness to what I'm actually reaching for. It helped me realize that it wasn't the thing I was buying, it was the feeling underneath it. And that's what keeps me grounded now. So if you want to practice that too, become aware and more aligned, I'll leave the link below. And if this resonated with you, stay connected, because that's the kind of work we're doing over here.
I'm reclaiming my life, piece by piece, day by day, healing my body, my mind, my spirit in every way. And I don't want to walk this journey all alone. I'm building a community so we all feel at home. Guilty, better move, better be, but think clear, we rise hand in hand. Healing couldn't be nearer. No, I'm not the only one who's been trying to survive. So let's reclaim our lives, one habit at a time.